Hey guys, welcome back to another ZK Adventure episode. I think this is number 3 if I'm not mistaken. It's been a couple of days since I've recorded, so I've been busy working again, but I had today off, so let's start off by playing some soccer because why not? Chip should play Rocket League. I guess Rocket League is a soccer related game. I've never played it before. I don't own it or nothing, so I have heard about it though. It was quote unquote a popular game in the spam chat a couple months ago, but I think now it's Terraria or Terraria. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's like a Minecraft type game. And of course, this is another strict time limit level. I think I need to up the volume up a bit. There we go. I think 60 should be okay. Alright, timing. With 40 seconds. Oh. Did that only clone 3? I think it did. Okay, so this is a concept. This is a concept. That I completely screwed up on. Alright. I don't think a limit is necessary. I don't think a limit is necessary. I mean, you already have the time limit. Yeah, you already have the time limit as a limit. You don't... You don't need 2 types of limits like this. Okay, I think I get that one. Except not. Somehow I didn't even get it. I pressed... Okay, maybe I can get it this way. Except, it seems like you have to do that in a pretty specific order. Okay. Alright, so I just need to get the 1. And of course I miss it. Of course I do. I know this is something Zane likes doing as well. Yeah, I don't really agree with this fireball cloning limit. I don't think it's necessary. Oh, come on. And on top of that, you have to do this in a pretty precise order. There we go. Finally got it. Now let me guess, I need the block to exit to. Oop. Oh no, I don't even need the block. Well, that's nice at least. Alright, hint. This is a hint in a level called Hint. This hint in Hint is not a hint, even though it is a hint. Hintception. Okay, so this is like guesswork, I think. So is there like there's no way I can know which one's the right buttons, right? Okay, let's start with the up one. Okay, clearly that wasn't the right one. So why would you include a guesswork level like this? Okay, is it the left one then? Okay, the left one is the first one. Okay, so I guess you just gotta trial and error this. Okay, is up the second one then? Okay, up is not the second one. Is it left on all of them? I kind of got lucky with the left on the first time. Oh, well. Okay, it's not left either. So it's not up, it's not left. Maybe it's right? Let's try that. Okay, so left, right. So logically, it can either be left, right again, or it can be down, up. So let's try down as the next one. Okay, it's not down. I don't understand. Why would you include a guesswork level like this? I mean, unless there's something I'm not getting. Okay, it's not left. So it's not down and it's not left. Maybe it's up. Why would you include this, though? I mean, how is this better than any ZK1 level initially? Okay, it's up. So left, right, up, and then down? Okay. So I guess there was some kind of pattern, but I don't really agree with that either. So that's 2 out of 3 that I don't really like. So sorry, Zane. Bummer. Okay, evolution of spinning. I remember this being a level title in the original. Bummer. Doesn't seem to require too much spinning. Okay, there's 2. Okay. Okay. I spoke a little too soon there. But at least I didn't die that much in this level. So that's a good thing. So that's evolution of spinning done. 1% battery remaining. My phone's at 24%. Okay, this is the right way. Let's see. Oh, you found a secret hint. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Alright, so this is the way through. Okay, so this is an intentional time crunch level. Now these are the types of time crunch levels I like. The Sokoban is probably a lot easier than I'm making it out to be. Okay, I lost it. Okay. So now we know the way through is right here. Kind of progress through this a little faster, I think. Alright, that's the way to do it. Okay, so 1% battery. 82 seconds left, and I just die in the fire anyway. So, I guess while I'm playing this, I guess there's one thing I can briefly talk about. It seems like there's quite a few people, or quite a few people I know that know about these things that I now have. And I don't know if anyone that watches these has heard of this little so-called device. It's not really a device, it's honestly like a toy. Except it actually has a purpose, which is kind of cool. They're called fidgets. They're these little circular... I'm holding one right now as I'm playing this. Oh, these toggle. Okay, that's a little unexpected, but we'll live with it. Okay. Are you kidding me? Right into the fire? Zane, you're losing me, man. You really are. I can kind of see why that guy made that comment on the first video. I think his name is Bob DeBaron, if I remember right. AKA someone who's pretty vastly praised my Josh L sets, mainly the last 3, and JCCLP 2, I think, at one point. Yeah, I have to give him credit. He went through the even the worst Josh L sets. Josh L 1, 3, and well, some parts of 2 are bad, but overall, 2 is my favorite of the original 3, and then my favorite of the new ones is honestly a tie between 5 and 6. And I'm quote-unquote working on a Josh L 7. I don't know if it's going to be a legitimate thing, though. Okay, so I'm just going to hold left. Okay, that's kind of... I guess for a strict time limit level, I guess that works. I don't know. I'm kind of torn with that force floor room, but it is what it is. I passed it. It's over with. So let's get to the exit so I can charge my phone. Since apparently that's what we're doing. Alright, so 12 seconds left, and we can successfully charge our phone, which I'm actually doing conveniently enough. Alright, tank. Thanks. No problem. Or as we say in the spam chat, NP or NFP. Okay, this is kind of cool. There's not enough of these tank manipulation gimmicks. Okay, I guess that tank doesn't get removed. Oh, geez. Really? With a time limit? Really now?
Bummer.
Anyway, as I was saying, there's these little things that I have now. They're called fidgets. They are these little circle things that spin. You can hold them. There's like this little center circle thing, and you can just twirl it around, and it will spin. If you give it enough force, I guess. Okay, the problem with this is you can't even see. I think that was it. Okay, I'll take it. But yeah, there are these little things that you can spin around, and what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to reduce, or they're for people that have ADHD or just have they just can't focus on certain things. So that's what they are. That's what they're for, and I don't think I have such a thing. I think everyone kind of does. It just kind of depends on the certain level of intensity it has, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a thief under that. Okay. Let's see. What is the goal I'm trying to do? I guess collect the chips. But yeah, they're pretty cool. And not only that, but they can also reduce stress as well, which I'm not gonna lie, I've been having quite a bit of it lately. I didn't really mention this on any. I think I said it in the CCL4 staff chat at one point. I think right when voting ended is when this happened. I really don't know what caused it, honestly. But I had a mental breakdown on last Monday, the 1st of May. And it happened while I was at work. Basically, the day before I had called in sick because I woke up, I couldn't breathe because my allergies were just kicking my ass pretty badly. And I called in and I was basically told no. Like, I had to come in anyway because I guess someone else had called in right before I did. So that was a pretty cool level around the corner. So far in this recording, this is my favorite level so far, so that's pretty cool. Okay, gone in 60 seconds. What, conveniently, 60 seconds left on the clock. And this looks pretty, pretty similar to a certain CCLV1 level. Oh, okay. But anyway, I had called in sick. I was told no, so I had to go in anyway. wasn't like it was a big deal or anything. It's just that was the first time I called off a shift in the almost year I've been there. And the one time I do it, I get told no, which is kind of not right. As opposed to the person that did call in, she doesn't even like working, so I can kind of see why. Okay, I don't think I want to collect these. Yeah, I've gone to lunch situation there. Okay. Alright, that was pretty fun. But anyway, so during that entire night I was working, I wasn't feeling well. I was trying to keep up with the pace, and just business was really busy that night. And it was just a nightmare. Like, that night was just awful. Okay, there's a chip under that. There's a chip over there. And there's bugs circling the fire. There's another block. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to use the blocks to block things off, or... I'm kind of afraid one of these blocks is going to be hot. When does the sequel Being Michelle Warren come out? I think that's a reference to, honestly, I don't know what that's a reference to. Oh, I just cooked it. Well, I might have been able to salvage it. So this is floor 7.5. I like the title so far. That half is pretty cool to see. I'm incredibly thirsty. I might have to go get something to drink real quick. Or just end the video short. But anyway, Sunday night was a nightmare. So I was like, okay, thank God the night's over with. And I went to sleep that night when I got home. And woke up the next day, took an allergy pill, and I felt fine. And then all of a sudden I come in, I was going to eat my lunch before I started, but then I get told to clock in early. So I essentially started work on an empty stomach, which is never a good thing for any job, no matter how easy or simple it is. You should have at least something in your stomach to keep you going. So there was that, and it was busy on a Monday. Now, the type of business I work at, that's pretty abnormal. It's the only time we're ever busy on a Monday, and apparently I got that chip already. So what gives?
Bummer.
Oh, I was supposed to block one of those balls off. Let's just use this block to do that. Then it's the closest one to it. And then use this one on the bomb. So basically, it was a nightmare Monday afternoon. I still wasn't fully feeling well, so I was like, okay, well, whatever. And then I ended up getting a flat tire on a delivery 2 hours into my shift, and I was supposed to close that night. So I was stressing out about that and just so angry. I have a natural anger problem. If anyone doesn't know this, I don't have, like, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't really like talking about it, but it is worth mentioning here that the cause of the nervous breakdown was mostly anger related. It was very little stress was behind it. It was mostly anger. And I get the anger from my real dad's side of the family. So yeah, so I was just so angry, and the flat tire was basically the last straw, and everyone thought I was upset because the tire went flat, and I was like, oh, the car is ruined, no more car for me. When that wasn't the reason, it was just because I basically had enough, and I had to go home that night. I had to have the following day off to recover from it. It took me about 4 or 5 days to fully recover from that incident. So yeah, it was pretty bad. So the fact that I have these little fidget toys or whatever, I've been seeing like meme related pictures about them. I don't really fully understand why. They're cool little things that you can just spin around whenever you're bored or whatever. That's all it is, and they're really cheap too. So I ordered mine online, and it was like $12, I think. Which in hindsight, that's not cheap, but it spins for at least 3 minutes if you spin it fast enough. All right, cave is this level. Another pretty original title, I have to admit. That's something that I can't seem to do. Like, I can't think of level titles. Like right now, I'm in the middle of designing a create competition level for this month, which is pretty simple. You just have to it's a maze level making competition. So you basically have to make a maze. That's literally the only objective. And I made one. I'm trying to make a second one if I can. Were these fire boots even necessary? Okay, so far I'm not seeing the necessity of those fire boots. Okay, is this it? Is this the level? Well then, I'm kind of surprised that was it. Okay. What was I talking about? I forget.
Bummer.
Okay, Infiltrate. Okay, I think I've seen a variation of this level before. This is a pretty cool concept, I have to admit. I actually really like this idea.
Bummer.
Except when you have situations like that, when you progress further and you have a more likely chance of getting stuck or trapped in cases like that. So I'm gonna actually get things set up. Yeah, this is a pretty cool idea. It's kind of like Lazy Hourglass, except not really, which I think is kind of cool. Oh, secret hint. You found a secret hint. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool concept. I really like that one a lot. Alright, Nintendo 64. Now this I definitely remember from the original ZK1. I'm glad it retained its title. I think the Nintendo 64 is one of the only consoles I've never actually owned. Mainly because the time it came out, I wasn't really into video games. So, but the Nintendo 64 actually was released on my 5th birthday, which was September 29th, 1996. And it's not like I'm keeping my age a secret. It's on my CC's on page. So okay, I'm trying to get up there, but I don't think I can from this angle. So I ate waffles and watched anime. Okay, that's actually not a Michael quote. That's a Tyler quote, which I honestly forgot about. Okay, I was gonna say, if it was that one blue wall I didn't touch, I was gonna be pretty annoyed with that, but it wasn't, so. Okay, I guess I can go down this way now. Okay, so can I even go into this gravel spot? I don't think I could go in that gravel spot. No, I can't. I can go in this gravel spot. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was talking about. The create competition this month is to make a maze, and I made one, and I literally spent maybe 2.5 hours just thinking of a title for it. And I think the problem with that is I think way, way too hard on my level titles now. So, and I don't know why that is. I think just the fact that everyone's released these awesome levels with awesome level titles, it makes me feel obligated to think of really awesome titles of my newer levels. Even if they're just mazes, I still want to make. I still want to have some pretty awesome levels. Why is it a trend though? That's a staff chat message I just got, or got notified for. Okay, so this level's titled Quick. I don't think I'm going really fast with this.
Bummer.
Okay, I want to read that. I want to read that message. I think I know what it's about though, and I don't think there's any harm in talking about it here since it's happened before in previous CCLPs. So basically, without spoiling too much of anything, it completely went the wrong way. With coming up, we're kind of well, I can't really say what we're doing, but we're basically talking about like specific level placements for like the obvious placements, like 51, 61, 81, 131, etc. And I guess the 121 slot being a quote-unquote chief level has been talked about, and I guess that's what it has to do with. Well, why is it a trend? Because I guess no one. I think Ryan sent that message actually. Doesn't know why it's a trend. And to be completely fair, I don't know why it is either. It just, I know it was a request on Jacques Smith. I think that's his last name. The guy that made the massive level set back then. He requested level 121 of CCLP3 to have teeth, and the CCLP3 did that for him. And CCLP1 followed the trend by having a teeth or a level related to teeth in that level as well. So I see no harm in including it for CCLP4 either, but apparently it's an issue all of a sudden. And I don't understand why things happen like that. Like right now, like here in California, there's a pretty stupid law now that basically banned plastic bags in grocery stores. I get why, and I don't mean to be an ass or anything about it. I get why it's like that now, but I don't understand it. I don't understand why it is. Because for decades, we've had okay, I don't know how to do this. I might just call it quits here for tonight. Oh. Okay, so 90 seconds to beat this. I'm just going to take this on next time. So until then, guys, thanks for watching and listening to the mini rants or whatever. Not really rants, but discussions or topics I had. I don't know why the 121 thing with the teeth is a trend, but I think C-Sophie4 should honor it, or we should continue the trend, because I don't really see a reason to stop it all of a sudden. It would be kind of stupid just to not acknowledge it, even if it is pointless. You know, it happened with 2 official sets already, so I don't see the reason to stop it now. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.